Hello, everybody. My name is Miss Dana, and I'm the children's librarian here at the Southold Library. And I am presenting another story time for you today. It is called Spring Ducklings. I don't know why, but I always think about baby chicks and baby ducklings in the spring. When I was little, the Easter Bunny actually brought baby chicks to me one year and baby ducklings another year. So I have a particular fondness for those little babies in the springtime. I ended up giving my chicks to a farm because I didn't have a good enough backyard for all of my chickens at the time when I was little. And my ducks, I ended up releasing into the bay. And every time I would ring a bell on my back stoop, I lived near a marina. So we rented that when I was little. So the ducks would waddle up when I would ring the bell, come running from the bay. I had 6 of them. And they would come running and I would feed them. So even though they really weren't near me, living with me at my house, and they were released into the wild, they were still kind of my ducklings. So that's my fun story about ducklings before I read you a story today. And it is obviously about a duck. Poor duck gets stuck. It is called One Duck Stuck by Phyllis Root. I decided to read this story to you today because I have an activity in the bags that I have here for you if you would like to pick them up. It is a rhyming matching game because duck and stuck both rhyme. It is a book filled with rhymes and also counting. So you can practice your rhyming along with this book and counting to 10. Down by the marsh, by the sleepy, slimy marsh, one duck gets stuck in the muck down by the deep green marsh. Oh no. Quack, quack, help! Quack, quack, help! Who can help? There's probably a lot of animals living on that pond, right? Ah, we can, we can. 2 fish, tails going swish, swim to the duck, splish, splish. They tried to help the duck, but no luck. The duck stayed stuck deep in the muck, down by the squishy, fishy marsh. Oh, that's sad. But the duck still calls, doesn't give up. Quack, quack, help! Quack, quack, help! Who can help? Oh, we can, we can. 3 moose munching on spruce plod to the duck. Clomp, clomp. Well, they looked at the situation, but I guess not. One even licked the duck's head. No luck. The duck stays stuck deep in the muck down by the swampy, chompy marsh. Oh, who else can come help duck? Quack, quack, help! Quack, quack, help! Quack, who can help? That duck can't be stuck there all day. That would be terrible. We can. 4 crickets chirping in the thickets leap to the duck. Bleep, bleep. They tried, but they seem a little small, right? No luck. The duck stays stuck deep in the muck down by the pricky, sticky marsh. Oh boy. Help, quack, quack, help! Who can help, quack, quack? Who else do you think is going to come? Who lives near a pond? You might have guessed it. They jump off of lily pads. Frogs. Ribbit, ribbit, we can help. 5 frogs hopping on logs jump to the duck. Plop, plop. Oh, they tried. They're trying like crazy, but no luck. The duck stays stuck deep in the muck down by the creaky, croaky marsh. Oh, poor duck is getting tired. Quack, quack, help! Quack, quack, help! Who can help? Now we're up to 6. Oh boy. What about these guys? Do you know what they are? Black and white animals? Skunks. We can help. 6 skunks climbing over trunks crawl to the duck. Plunk, plunk. Oh, but I don't think they know how to help either. Poor duck. No luck. The duck stays stuck deep in the muck down by the soggy, loggy marsh. Oh, help, quack, quack, help, quack. Who can help? And we're up to 6. What comes after 6? 7. Ooh, look at these guys. Snails. We can help. 7 snails making slippery trails slide to the duck. Sloosh, sloosh. I like those sounds. They're small too, though. Look at them climbing all over the duck. The duck still does not look happy. No luck. The duck stays stuck deep in the muck down by the slippy, sloppy marsh. Oh, quack, quack, help, quack, quack, help. Who can help? Everybody's trying. 8. Oh boy. What about these guys? The possums, they're pretty clever with their tails. Let's see. We can help. We can help. 8 possums nibbling on blossoms crawl to the duck. Slosh, slosh. They're trying. Look, they made a flower chain, trying to lift the duck up, but I don't think they're strong enough. Too bad. It was a good idea. No luck. The duck stays stuck deep in the muck down by the reedy, weedy marsh. Oh, quack, quack, help, quack, quack, help. Who can help? She's almost running out of animals because we're up to number 8. What comes after 8? 9. Oh boy. 9 snakes. We can help. We can help. 9 snakes leaving little wakes slither to the duck. Slink, slink. They're trying. I don't think they have any luck either. No luck. The duck stays stuck deep in the muck down by the messy, mossy marsh. Oh, the duck is so tired by this time. It's been almost all day. Quack, quack, help. Quack, quack, help. Who can help? We're up to 10. Oh, wow. I love seeing these insects near the pond. Dragonflies. They're beautiful. What colors are they? Looks like they're blue and green. We can help us. We can help. 10 dragonflies zooming through the skies whir to the duck. Zing, zing. Ooh, they're trying. Look at the duck even trying to flap her wings. No luck, though. The duck stays stuck deep in the muck down by the muggy, buggy marsh. Quack, quack, help. Quack, quack, help. Who can help? We reached all the way to 10. How do you think the story is going to end? Oh, we can help. We all can help. I think the more animals that tug on that duck, the stronger they will be, instead of all by themselves. What do you think? Let's see what happens. They're making all their sounds. Splish, clump, pleep, plop, plunk, sloosh, slosh, slink, and zing. With all those people helping, you think the duck is unstuck? Look at them all. They all help the duck who got stuck in the muck. There are 3 rhymes there: duck, stuck, and muck. Let's see. Is the duck's foot loose yet? Out from that sticky, gloppy mud? Spluck! Oh, look at how happy that duck is. It's been a long day. Finally free. Quack, quack. Thanks, said the duck who got out of the muck down by the deep green marsh. Look at how happy that duck is, flying, flying. All of her good friends in the pond helped her. And now she's flying free. No more yucky, ucky mud on her little foot, the webbed foot. I hope you enjoyed that story, but oh, look, there might be a sequel because it looks like somebody else is stuck in the muck. Who is that? It's a moose. Oh no. Maybe bigger animals would have to be in that next story to help the moose out of the mud. Now it will be one moose who needs to get loose. Maybe that could be the name of the next one because moose and loose rhyme. Good thing. Okay, let's see if we can go over what was in the bag. If you can come in and pick up this materials bag, you'll find a very fun duck craft, since our theme is ducks. It's called a paper plate duck pond craft. These are the instructions, and that is the picture of it right there. I made a sample, and I will show you how to do it. It's really fun. It takes a little effort, but it also turns into a game that you can play with too. And these are the ducks that come with it. This is on a sheet of paper, but I put cardstock in there, copied these ducks on cardstock. So then when you cut them out, they're a little bit stiffer and they'll stand up better swimming in your pond. You will have 3 ducks swimming in your pond. 1, 2, 3. And I know it's confusing because there are 6 ducks on this sheet of paper, but each one will be the other side. I will show you. You're going to glue them together. So it has 2 sides, each duck. So you need to color all of them in. I thought it would be fun to color them however you want, because somebody said how fun it would be to make their ducks mallard ducks, because mallard ducks are green. So then they can make their ducks green. And when you do cut these out, you have to make sure you cut the duck's feet off. I know it sounds a little cruel, but when ducks are swimming in the pond, you don't see their feet. It's down underneath the water. So when you do color them in and then cut them out, make sure you take off the feet. I have a sample right here. So I didn't make my ducks mallard ducks. I made them typical yellow ducks with orange beaks. I didn't have crayons near me at the time. I ended up using highlighters, markers. You can use markers or crayons, whatever you would like. I just ended up using the highlighters, so it makes it very vibrant. It's a nice, beautiful yellow and orange color. And then what you do is you take paper clips. We gave these to you too in your materials bag. And you're going to bend them so they look like an L. Can you see that? So one side going up and down and the other side going across. And then you're going to take your duck, one of them, and you're going to use tape. I think tape is better than glue for putting the paper clip on, because the tape will stay better. So you just tape it onto your duck and make sure that your paper clip is kind of low, because you want the duck to be able to stand up once it's taped on. So we'll kind of get my hand out of the way, my fingers out of the way. So it will kind of be like a stand to make the duck stand up. I have one that's all done already. Here it is. So there's tape on there. And then I have the other side of the duck right here, because it looks a little prettier. You don't want to see your paper clip while you're playing with your ducks. So I just used a little glue. If you have stick glue, that's probably even better. But you put little dots of glue. Did I not open it enough? Onto your duck. I think I might have had dried glue in there. Oh, wait a minute, there it goes. Then you put some dots on there. You don't need too much. And you sandwich the paper clip that you see there, just so you can hide it. You put the other duck over it and glue on top of the paper clip. I used a little too much glue. But see, then your duck will have two sides with the little stand of the paper clip sticking out on the bottom. So there's one side and there's the other side. So it just looks a little bit prettier. And that's how you put your ducks together. But the ducks need to be able to swim on their pond. So you need to put your pond together too. That's why this craft is so fun. Because there's little details to do. So in your bag, we gave you a stiffer paper plate. Maybe you should do the pond first, because it takes a little time for paint to dry. And that's what you need to do to prep your plate. So here's the stiff paper plate. Peekaboo. And then you want to color in the whole bottom of it blue. I used a very light color, blue paint. It's almost turquoise. I'm sure you have paint in your house by now, because we've all had to do crafts at home for a while now. But if you paint the whole bottom of your paper plate blue, then it will look like a pond. And then while it's drying, you can work on your ducks, your 3 ducks. And then by the time you're done with your 3 ducks, then your paint will probably be dry and you can glue on. We gave you 2 green craft foam arcs in your bag. These are a little thick. I think I might have cut them a little too thick because we want your pond to be as big as possible. So if you want to trim around these edges and make them a little bit thinner, these arcs, I think that would be a good idea. So you have a lot of room for your ducks to swim. So more of your blue pond will show. It's, I just made the sample as is, but you can make it however you want. It's your personal pond. And then the tricky part might be making it look like the grass in the marshy pond. Maybe you can have your parents help you make little triangle cuts all around the edges to look like grass. Some are very wide cuts, and then, or some can be very narrow, tiny little cuts if you want. Again, it's your project. You can make it however you want. And then when you're done with these cuts, you can glue your grass all around the lip That's what we kind of call a fancy name for this little piece going all around your paper plate, just around the lip of it. So then it looks like grass around your pond. So now you're ready to make your ducks swim. Now that all of the ducks are done, you can sit them. It's hard for me to show you because they won't be able to stand up flat because I'm showing you at an angle. But you put your ducks in your pond. Let's see if I can stand a little bit. I'll move the computer down so you can see a little better what I'm doing. I have to hold it up a little bit more. So you make your ducks stand up on your pond. All of them should be able to stand up if you did it correctly. And then we gave you a magnetic wand. So it has a very strong magnet on it, on a popsicle stick. So you put this wand underneath the plate. And then the magnet is attracted to the metal paper clip on the duck, and you can make it move. I don't know whether you can see it really well in the video, but I'm not touching the ducks. I'm only moving the magnet wand, and they are swimming. You can actually make them swim. It takes a little bit of practice, but just move the wand around. You can make them go in a circle and swim around in the pond. And it's very fun. So it's like a craft and a game at the same time. Your paper plate duck pond craft. Hope that you like it and have lots of fun with it. It'd be nice if you would see my face now. Hello again. So hopefully you had fun with that project. And then there's other activities too that I put in these bags if you would like to come and pick them up. I have, like I said, based on the book that I just read, I have a rhyme matching activity. So the instructions are in your bag, how to play the game. And this is what it looks like. I have 3 sheets laminated. So you can play this game over and over again. It's a little bit of a challenge to know how to rhyme words. You might need to practice a little bit with your parents at first, but all of these words were found in the book that we just read. Duck and muck, they rhyme. Fish and swish have the same sounding words, so they rhyme. And frog and log, they both end, well, they all end with the same letters, and that's what makes them rhyme. So the point of this game, I gave you 3 different sheets of these, all laminated. So then you'll be able to cut them out. And then once you've practiced your rhyming words for a while and you know which ones match, you just put them face down on the floor after you cut them out. And you have to keep turning them over 2 at a time and see if you can find the words that rhyme. Duck, muck, fish, swish, frog, and log. Do duck and log rhyme? No, they don't have the same sounding words. How about fish and frog? That's a little tricky because fish and frog both start with an F, but they don't rhyme. Fish and swish both sound the same. They both rhyme. They both end with the same sound. So with given a little practice, challenge yourselves. You can play this rhyming matching game with mom and dad or grandma and grandpa or any adult that's in the house with you that can practice with you. And lastly, I gave you a lot of activity sheets that have to do with ducks. I love the little song, 5 Little Ducks. So it's all inspired by them. And then there's lots of ways to practice all different skills. I have ducks that you can cut out into 4 pieces and make a puzzle with them. There is a which one is different. Just circle which one you think is the different duck in each line. There's pattern pages, so you can practice patterns. There's also letter recognition, so you can color in all of the letters in different colors. Practice your capital letters, but the one that they want you to focus on this one is a D for duck. So if you just want to color in all of the D's, then you can do that. And then there's lots of other letter practice too, and counting. You can count the ducks. So there's a lot of different activities that you can do with the theme of ducks. And they're all in your activity bags. So hopefully you enjoyed this theme. We're doing something that has to do with science next week. It's all about energy. So I'm focusing on wind energy. It's been a little windy outside lately, usually March into April. It's very windy and then a little rainy, and then it gives way to beautiful spring weather. So we're going to talk about energy and wind next week if you would like to tune in. Have a great week, and hopefully we will see you all in the library soon. Bye.